Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us here on Moonskull for Signal of Screams this lovely Tuesday evening. I hope your week is going well. So, right off the bat, some things are different. You might notice we have a new party member here. So you should all very warmly welcome Kaio Zaber to the Signal of Screams little family of players here. So yeah, unfortunately, Real Fake Wizard had to step away from the show. But you know, it was great having him on. We're gonna send him off tonight. And introduce Kaio's character moving forward. And I hope you all really enjoyed that. So before we do like a little bit of a recap, because we're entering sort of a new section of story, new area of the map, let's go around and say hello to everyone. And why don't we start with the newest player, Kaio? How are you doing?
Hey, thank you, Noel. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Glad to be here, and I'm excited. This is gonna be pretty interesting. I'm totally coming in cold feet on here. This is gonna be great.
I have the utmost faith in you. I think it's going to be amazing. History Eraser, how are you, sir?
Doing well. On Saturdays I get to roll dice in one of Kaio's games, so I'm glad to see him joining the cast, and I want all his good rolls on Tuesdays. And all his bad rolls on Saturdays.
Hey.
But yeah, glad to have you joining us, and excited to be heading into the next scarier part of the adventure.
Ooh, spooky. Dan, how are you?
I'm doing all right. Thank you very much. Chat, let me know how sound resounds in your ears, as we say over at Avenue Studios, because I'm messing with things. So let me know how everybody sounds and how the music is. Thank you for being here.
And Kristen, how are you?
Hey, doing great. I am nervous actually to see like what's going to happen next as things get darker and more serious and things are about to get real. So looking forward to it.
Yeah, you're not in New Elysium anymore, so to speak. Before we go through that, we gotta go through benefits, because as always, you here at the channel are very generous people. So we had a mythic renewal from Chrysant. That one's going to Kristen. That's an inspiration for Kristen. Mm-hmm. And then Sassy Witch again, coming in clutch with the beautiful fan art. If you haven't seen it, go over to the fan art section on the Moonskull Discord. I couldn't think of the name. And check out her art. So that gives the entire team an inspiration. Yay! So yeah, in total, that's 2 for Kristen, and 3 for Kristen.
Whoa! And
2 for everyone else. 3 for Kristen, 2 for everyone else. And so Kyle will go over inspirations and hero points as we start the game. Sure. Yeah, you guys, you, like I said, you left New Elysium. You're tracking a signal, sort of at the behest and sort of like in a joint venture with a couple of androids you met at the resort, Rami and Indigo 13. And you are now down in the abandoned mining tunnels below the resort that the resort was sort of built on top of. And of course, you first thing you run into is some more bugs. You know those wonderful bugs you saw one burst out of the chest of one of the people that you met?
Adorable.
Yeah, those things. They are adorable.
They are pretty cute.
They are. So we kind of breezed past some prominent features of this room last time, so we'll go over them again. In fact, if you wanna swoosh, I did put you all. I didn't realize last time I didn't activate the map you were all in. So you could swoosh them over to the actual Mines map, and you'll be able to like see it now.
Hey, while the swoosh occurs, could you do me a quick favor? and pop into the journals and re-give me access to my journal? Is that also
yes.
fell off?
That also fell off. Hang on, that's my journal. Let's go to Daxxon's journal. Owner. Okay, you should have access to your library now. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Oh, I'll get you a journal, Kyle, if you take notes.
I would appreciate that. Thank you.
Sure. So let's go over the room again now that you can see wedges of it. It's really dark down here, so I think you all have dark vision. Most of you do, I think. Or low light vision.
Low light. Got low light.
Okay. So yeah, the room has a central hub, and it's all like really rough hewn stone, as you would expect. This is an abandoned mining tunnel, but it has a central hub, and then there are sort of branches that come off the central hub in every direction. Sort of in the center of this, radial arrangement here in the tunnels, is a cocoon. This sort of writhing, pulsating thing. But you also see, I believe most of you are in the line of vision of at least one of these worms that you were fighting previously. Now, one thing we didn't really go over last week is you're not alone with the bugs. In fact, one of the things that sort of startles you or take you aback as you're entering the tunnels is a blood-curdling scream.
What?
Wasn't me.
Yeah. I know it's none of you. It's your old pal. The other Yosoki. I'm not sure whose name.
Talk.
Yeah.
Talk.
Grower.
No.
He's currently being rather roughed up by this worm that you have sort of a straight line of sight of here. And he seems both relieved to see you, but also just absolutely terrified.
How did you get down here?
God, what you doing down here, kid?
And he's like, I don't have time to explain. Get this thing off of me. And is going to prompt you into combat. With
Certainly.
the worm. So, let me see here.
I will use my initiative ability
Okay.
with, I'll do it with Daxxon again.
With Daxxon, okay.
So we're sharing, we both get +1 as well.
Ooh.
And then whichever's highest, we act on the highest roll.
So I've got that activated, and you're saying an extra just +1 circumstance bonus?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Going for it.
Okay. When you all go
Okay, well, let
into
me turn it
the
on.
when you all go into the battle tracker tab, does it give you the option to roll the initiative for yourself?
It does.
It does.
Yeah.
Okay. I was doing it for you because I wasn't sure you all can do that. I will roll for Klem.
Yeah, but for some reason, it's not letting me add in the circumstance bonus that Nicky has added. So I try to do a +1 circumstance add, and it just said no.
So let's see.
It says no.
Well, it shows it in the list. I just can't turn it on. Oh, you know what though? It's because I know why. It's because I already have a circumstance bonus from Pensive Assessor. So I it's the
only
greater
one
so I
circumstance.
only one
Yeah.
circumstance bonus. Yeah,
And it is-
that's why.
it is specifically
You
circumstance.
you can't stack them. You can't.
No, that's okay.
Sorry.
But that means maybe Nicky can use that on somebody else next time. Although, if the idea is to then be able to piggyback off initiative,
Right.
I do tend to roll high.
Yes.
Or I do tend to add a lot, I should
Yes,
say,
you
not
do.
roll high.
Okay, so Nicky, you piggyback off of Daxxon, correct?
Yep.
Boop. I'm gonna put you up there. All right, man. Look at
Look at
again.
Klem too. What's up?
I know.
Oh, and Cass, I didn't even see.
You all 35, 34, 34, 18.
I mean, I'm cheating a little
Terrible.
bit with
I
my
rolled a
ability.
nat 20 and I still got less than you guys.
So I'm getting the tracker. I'm only showing Nicky and Cass in the tracker with me.
No,
I only
it's-
see Nicky and Cass too. Or in
Clem's
Daxxon.
there.
Yeah.
Clem's there. No, I see Daxxon, Nicky, Clem,
It might be
Kat.
because you own him right now, and thus, if you own him right now,
maybe.
he's probably not visible to
Wizard's
us
gone.
until something
Noel's
happens.
just deleted his character.
Yeah.
I'm
Wait,
teasing.
yeah, now,
Right out the
now
window.
he's,
Dang.
I
He's
can
still
see
alive in
he's-
our hearts.
Yeah, I mean, I can see his status stuff, so he still counts as an ally, but he may not show until he acts. What
Yeah.
with GM initiative stuff?
Okie doke. All right. Well, that means so Daxxon, you are up first. Well, you and Nicky, because you were both 35.
Yeah, if I can, I'll do my get 'em to start. So you.
Yeah,
can-
why don't you go ahead and take the point and on the order there?
Wait, I have too many windows. Where are we? Here we go. Sorry, guys. Nicky, I will do get 'em on the worm that's attacking Talk. Boop. And does Talk have any tech on him right now?
Oh, of course he does.
I figured.
He has a camera, a microphone, a couple microphones. Let's see, a data pad that functions as a two-tier computer. He's got all sorts of stuff.
He's a podcaster.
I'm stretching the rules, so let me know. I'd like to use the tech on him since he's in melee to try and create a diversion using computers on the worms to make one of his things go off. If I can.
Okay. Like, do you mean like by sound? Like, how are you going to affect his devices? Can you do that remotely?
Yes, I can do that remotely with
Okay.
computers created diversion. It's my
Okay.
infosphere director ability.
Okay. Yeah.
It's just
do
technically it says something on the target, so that's where I'm like stretching it.
I mean, it says his camera scanner with a fitting that allows it to be worn on his head. So it's on him.
I guess I want to just like take a flash, suddenly turn the flash on just right in his
Yeah.
face. Alright, so I am doing create a diversion. Oops. I wish it let me roll off of that. Sorry. So I gotta roll computers, I guess. Computers with my hacking kit for the +1. Rolling. Ooh.
Oh no.
We'll see. I mean, 22. So that's against their perception DC or a perception roll?
What does Talk have going for him here?
Well, it'd be against the worm's perception
Oh,
DC.
the worm. Oh, okay. I thought you meant. Okay, let's see. The worm, I don't think has great perception. I mean, it is a worm. Let's see.
Fair enough.
It's just a baby.
Just a baby.
Nada.
Nice. So I am considered hidden to it now. And because of that, it activates my leadership style. So we have +2 damage if any of us attack the worm.
Just that one?
That one worm, yep.
Okay.
And that one worm
Got
has
it.
-1 AC and -1 reflex saves.
Nice.
Yeah, it does work well with Daxxon. And third action, I'm gonna move Where's Talk? Is it this one straight ahead? You're saying he's over here.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna move over this way for my last action. Try and be in. Still have line of sight, but let everybody in, and that's it.
Careful of that cocoon, Nicky.
Ooh, I didn't even see that there. Yeah.
Yeah, the cocoon kind of rise a bit and like bumps into you, and it's kind of sticky and unpleasant, but it's kind of like like pulsing. Okie doke. So that Nicky. Oh, you know what? I didn't begin the freaking encounter. So now it is Daxxon's turn.
Okay, I will just advance to try to help Talk. I got my attunement free with the initiative check, so I've already got my manifestations up, and I'm going to let's see if I can. Off the grid, but it looks like I'm in melee range after that. That's
Close enough.
Yeah, you could have moved that far. That's fine.
Yeah, and I'm going to raise my shield as an action as I growl at this thing. Stay away from the little guy. Raise my shield, and then I will go ahead and fire up the Constellation Vortex because it's been paying off quite well. So that's 3 actions. I am done. And then Nicky can just in turn again since that kind of...
Yes. Got it.
Yep. Ta-da! All right, Clem's turn. I'm sorry, I do not have the voice modulation for Klem, but he is going to, let's see here, take a sip of apple juice, as I believe he would. And...
Don't get pressed, history.
Yeah.
You're the best, no Zango boy.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
He's going to... What can he do? He has a plasma cannon. Why don't we try to plasma cannon the worm?
But punching is so much fun.
Punching is fun, and you know what? The strikes are pretty similar, actually. In fact, his unarmed attack might actually be slightly better. Hang on here.
Does his plasma cannon target an area or just a single creature?
That's a good question.
I seem to remember him holding back from using it last time because of
People being around.
It has an area of effect. Okay, let's not shoot the plasma cannon. It has the trait unwieldy, so let's not. All right, I'll punch it to death. He's gonna come up here. I think that's are we in range? I think we're in enough range for this.
Get off the grid. Slightly.
Yeah, we're a little misaligned, but it'll work.
Yep.
Yeah, this is gridless right now, so just be in a square. You'll be fine.
Okay.
That's a story
still
for
will
another
move
day.
you 5 in terms of the game scale, but if it's literally gridless, that that's why I kind of got to where I was touching tokens.
Yep.
That's
You're
what
fine.
the kids call it nowadays. Huh?
Yeah.
Touching tokens.
That's right.
We're not that kind of stream.
Look, it burst out of somebody. Clearly, it wants to tango.
You don't know if this burst out of anybody.
Wow. Oh, that's sad.
I mean, recently. Okay, so that is a hit. So we have successfully punched the worm.
Yeah.
We will damage.
He's got +2
Oh,
on
no.
that damage as well.
Oh, +2. So that would be, what, 9?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll do that.
All Noel's good rolls are going to be for Klem.
You know what? I accept that. Plus, we got a minus an additional 2. So, 41. Okay.
We were saying chat off screen. I will challenge you to help Noelle try to kill us, and we'll unlock the Strange Anne's character goal. I'm just saying, she needs all the help she can get.
I know. Clearly, the dice are against me. Okay, so
sheer force of chat will destroy us.
chat. All right, that means it's Cass's turn. Will my bug survive for even one bite?
Nah. Well, Cass doesn't do much hitting, so she's gonna kind of move over, kind of behind Klem a little bit. Cause where is the Yosoki kid? The podcaster?
He is right, like here.
Okay,
with the worm. The worm's like on top of him, like, like snapping its...
Oh, okay.
Does he have a
bug jaws
token
at
on a
him.
layer we can't see, or does he not have a token present?
Who?
Talk.
Talk just doesn't have a token.
Okay.
He's a
That's
red
fine.
shirt. Come on, guys.
He doesn't have a stat block. He doesn't get a token.
Oh man,
So-
poor guy.
Harsh.
He's just a figment of our imagination.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can use tether, because she has like a lasso, and she wants to lasso Talk to kind of pull him away and bring him up to over where we are.
All right. Yeehaw.
So-
Get Talk.
Yeah, just try to get him away from that bug. So I think that's it. Yeah, move and then tether. So I'm gonna try to do that. Does he have to do a save? I don't know.
Let's see.
Or if he's willing, can I just do that?
Use magical. Okay, they can still try to escape.
They can try to
Unless-
escape.
Yep, they don't have
can
to.
being out. Yeah, they don't have to try to escape.
So if he's, I'm like, grab it, and I'm gonna try to pull him towards us, away from the bug.
Yep, I just because he's willing, I just don't think we need to do the save. So
Right,
because
be an
he's not going to try.
auto-fail.
Perfect.
Yep.
Auto fail. If
Yeah,
you
yeah.
I think he'll feel it's a good thing.
So I'm gonna get him right up.
me here.
I'm gonna bring him between Klem and Daxxon and me. He's like kind of in the middle now of the three of us.
Okay, so he's in the three of you. Fantastic. The worm is particularly angry at being deprived of its lunch. So let's see.
Petulant child.
It's like I get punched, my lunch gets stolen. I'm not having a great day.
Oh.
My poor
I feel bad.
worm. My poor cute
Are we the
worm.
bullies?
Are we bullies? Yeah.
Yes, he's adorable. I don't know what y'all are thinking. Just because they
living here
burst
with
out
Mom.
of casts. All right. Okay, but you have your vortex up, correct?
Yes, so
That's
reflex
enough.
save at a penalty because of Nicky for the worm, and then
-1.
if it fails,
Okay,
Roll damage.
circumstance. -1. No, not +1. -1. Okay. Roll that.
I think I don't have it still up. What's my class save? Is that on proficiencies?
Oh, that's
24 is my class DC.
Woohoo!
Nice.
And I'm
Uh-huh.
pretty
Got
sure it has
him.
to save against class DC. Let me double check. Yes, it's got to save against my class DC. So fail for him. That means I will do this correctly this time and not the extra damage that I was doing last time. Chat, I was kind of cheating. I'm sorry. No strength, no weapon specialization.
Yeah, he owes me a corrupted guest.
Okay, that's all good. Oh,
There's the
very
punishment
minimal.
right there.
Very minimal. Yeah, that's right. The dice said no. No.
Okay.
Also, my dice were very. Oh, it's because I had to. I got to redo Dice So Nice. because
Yeah, because I don't know what you did to like kick
I
yourself
figured
out
out
of
what
it.
I did. I won't
like
pick
the
up the game,
colors.
but I know what I did, and it was all user error and my fault, and therefore now I have funky dice. But yeah, that was.
I've nothing wrong
Punishment
with
only
pink
fits the
dice.
crime.
They
I
matched
didn't-
Daxxon though.
I didn't
I know,
target
they
him,
match.
so you're probably gonna have to manually apply that because I didn't target him. So, my bad.
Oh, did it come off? No, it came off. Yeah, it came.
Okay, it did.
The fine
Okay, you
came
got
off. Yep.
Good, good.
Yep.
They're the color of your yoga mat.
Yeah, they are.
Oh god. Okay, so Bug Boy's gonna try and bite back at Daxxon. It's probably not wise, but he's not that smart. Okay. So
AC 26.
yikes. Oh, that's not happening. Not happening. That is a miss from the bug. But that's okay because I mean, it's sort of okay. Yeah. Before we progress to the next round, you kind of hear a gurgling, rumbling sound, and the chrysalis, the cocoon, it seems to be agitated and rather angry, and it does kind of burst open. So this is going to affect Cass and Nicky. So I need you to make reflex saves.
Indeed.
Reflex.
You can do it.
Go.
There we go.
Ah! It'll be fine.
Oh, hey,
wow.
Same thing, best friends.
You're faster than me though.
Okay. Yeah. So you're both going to be knocked. Well, Cass, you're going to be knocked prone. But Nicky. So let me burst out of this cocoon is another one of your other friends, the Gloom Wings. And this is going to grab onto you with its
Yike!
I don't know, weird proboscis tongue thing, because I don't think this thing. So you're going to be considered grabbed
Gross.
and off guard going into the next round here.
Yeah, alright.
Okay, so we're gonna go again.
If we have the same initiative, can we determine from round to round who would go first, or do we need to be consistent that Nicky is ahead of me and switch it in the order?
That is a good question. I'm gonna let you decide until I read what the actual answer is, which might be that you get to decide and it might not. I don't know.
Who's your fate?
Yep.
I know what I want to do. If there's anything, Nicky, you're thinking you would do first that would help, but given you're grabbed, you're probably going to be focused on not being grabbed.
Yeah, no, I think it makes sense that you're able to act first.
I say, Klem, finish this one. I'm getting the big thing. And I am going to try to move away. And so does our little bug friend, our little worm friend, have a reaction strike, or can I move away from him safely?
Oh no, he definitely does not have reactive strike. You can move away.
2,
Just a
3,
baby.
4. And part of this is because I also want to create a little distance. I don't want Klem or Cass to be starting their turn inside my range. So moving over here to kind of be able to. So that's one move. I'm going to sustain to maintain my vortex. I'm not going to increase it. I'm just going to go ahead and target and strike our big bug friend that has grabbed Nicky.
Nice. I'm going to use my reaction if he hits.
So this time these things do apply. That does not. And we'll roll that.
Oh, yeah.
A hit. Debating inspirationing that, fishing for a critical. Ooh. No, I'm gonna risk throwing away a hit. I'm gonna go ahead and take the hit. So that will not have Constellation Vortex adds on it. It will have Strength and Specialization, and no extra dice on it. So there we go. God, yeah.
You were spoiled before. Okay.
I brought my kitty claws.
I'm going to use my reaction to quip. I'm going to be pulling on his proboscis going, at least take me out to dinner first, you giant bug. Attempt to demoralize.
Oh dear. 30
that's-
feet strike. Follow up, yeah, success by hurling cunning, well-timed thought.
I mean, relatively, right?
Do-
What's that?
do I have to-
Diplomacy or intimidation for demoralize? Intimidation.
Demoralized? I feel like that's intimidation, yeah.
Yep.
That makes more sense. Boom.
Okay, critical. Frightened 2. Oh no, that's on a critical success. Was this a critical
Against the
success?
target's will DC.
Okay, it doesn't say that in your thing. I wish it did. Okay, will DC.
Oh, yeah, it says it in demoralize itself.
Oh, you gotta click demoralize. Okay.
Yeah, it's a little excessive. Ah, that's a critical. Which, because of my other special ability, it's suppress. My insults are suppressing. So he's frightened 2 and he's suppressed 1 as I'm engaging with him.
Suppressed.
Yes.
Only as you're engaged with him? Or
Yeah,
all the time?
Until my next turn, I think. I'll double check.
Until your
here.
next turn. Okay.
Yep.
Just so I know if I can apply this, like, overall.
Yep, I'll double check that right now.
Is there suppressed? I don't think I have suppressed.
Oh, and I had to look it up. So it's 2 different things.
Oh, it's one of those combinations.
It's the new Starfinder. Hold on. I got the book. Because this is what chat wants, is me reading a book.
Well, it's
Suppressed is -1 to penalty to attack rolls and -5 to speed.
aha. Okay, so
My words and my persona can be the same as bullets flying through the air. That's
ha ta ta.
Yeah.
Okay.
He is spitting fire with those insults.
Take that and that.
okay. So as long as it remains frightened by my demoralize, it is suppressed.
Okay. I just imagine like the moth being like, "Ow, it's not easy. All right."
For killing his siblings or whatever.
Children,
Oh, hey,
or
we
cousins.
we got some extra inspirations incoming.
Ooh.
Well,
What for me?
Oh, no!
really, Tuesnose woke up and chose violence. Tuesnose, this will not be forgotten. Thank you.
Yeah, Tuesdays. Let's go.
Inspired bugs, great.
I mean, yeah, gotta love it. Okay. Actually, what we didn't do last time, Cass, because if it's Klem's turn, we have the same initiative, so we can decide if you want to go before Klem or if Klem's going to.
Klem can go. He can squish the
Not
bug.
to be excessive, but Nicky still has his turn. That was just his reaction.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I know, it's
I didn't
excessive. But Nicky's going to spend
You do too many
actions
things,
to
My
become
bad.
ungrappled, hopefully. So I assume an
Yes.
acrobatics check.
It'll say on the thingy if you go under. Where is it?
Effects.
Effects, and you go to grabbed.
My effects.
It's a flat
Immobilized, off guard.
DC 5 flat check.
Oh, a flat
um,
check. Really?
Or it
For escape?
It says if you attempt to manipulate action. Oh no, while grabbed. That's the flat check. So that's a manipulate action while grabbed.
It's an escape action to try to get away from being grabbed.
Yes. I gotta add that to my...
Check against either the DC or the effect holding you. Usually fortitude. So fortitude.
Fortitude. Okay.
Yeah, I should actually add that just in case I need to use it in the future. So.
I don't think that'll be enough.
You say that, but oh, so
it's opposed fortitude saving throws. Fascinating. All right,
Uh,
I'll take it.
I read the description. So I'm just
I'm
like,
not doubting you. I don't doubt anything. You're totally right. I win. Was I up in the air, or am I falling now, or?
No, it didn't like pick you. It like
Just
grabbed
fondling
is
gently.
just what like. No, like grabbed, like
Yeah.
but not in the air. Like,
Okay, fair enough. I'm a
It
small
would
rat.
actually
I
have to
figured.
lift you to get you off the ground. If you were on the ground and it grabbed you, that doesn't, unless it has an action to move you somewhere, you're still
Yeah.
standing where you were.
Yeah, fair.
Yep.
I just figure I'm small. This is big. Yeesh.
Well,
All right, I'm gonna.
it like popped out and like hunched over you and was like, my first meal, savory furry morsel.
I'm gonna go as I'm wiping the gunk off. Daxxon, hit it in the face. Hit it in its ugly freaking face. And I'm gonna use get 'em for this turn on the moth.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna risk a reactive strike and step away, I think.
Most things will not have reactive strike. It's very, very rare that a
Right.
monster is going to have that. So, I mean, don't assume, but yeah, this one
I
doesn't
never
have it
do.
either.
Never do.
I
What is
saw
it?
some stats when I was doing that research. It's between 1 and 4 and 1 and 3 in terms of like just overall numbers of all Pathfinder,
That's
Starfinder
interesting.
monsters.
Yep.
But count on it being things that are probably more martial
Yes.
and less bestial.
They're going to have probably things you would think have a higher intelligence rating.
Yep.
You know,
Or trained to fight. Like if
Yep.
it was like some kind of, Vesk warrior, I'd be worried that they'd probably have it.
yeah, they're going to smack you. Yeah.
Nicky in game is gonna assume everything's trying to hit him, and he's scrabbling away, like twisting around, using his tail to whip himself around that pillar there. And that's my
Okay.
turn,
All right.
and I don't like it. Yeesh.
All right. Klem I'm going to keep punching this bug. Because I feel like that's what Klem would say. And also do. All right.
Sipping
let's
apple
do-
juice.
Yeah.
Poof. Poof. That's what Klem's doing right now. Okay. Okie dokie.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's a critical hit.
That is
like
a
he
critical.
really hit this. He really hit this
Squished
thing.
it.
Oh, okay.
Squish the bug.
You really are using your good rolls on Klem.
It doesn't do all that much damage. I guess I didn't look at the damage that this thing actually does. I just looked at the strike bonus. But that's okay. Oh, I meant to double that. Hang on. That should be 4 more. That should be 4 more. Okay. And then... Alright. And he's gonna be like, don't worry, I'm saving you. He's trying to calm talk down. He's still not particularly happy. This thing is on top. And then it'll be Cass's turn.
So Cass pulled talk with the whip, and then all of a sudden this thing bursts out of a cocoon, and so then she falls over. And then, so I guess she's gonna spend a action getting up again, so getting her balance, and then she's going to cast leaden steps on this butterfly thing. So it's just gonna slow it down, and it's going to be weak to electricity. So
Okay, weakness.
Unless it has a save DC of 26.
Oh, okay, so we gotta make 26.
You can just click it right in the chat too. If
Oh yeah, your
calculated.
spell has a thingy. Aha!
So
Not all
Yeah,
of
you
them
can just
do.
click it. Yeah.
Oh, come on!
Oh my goodness!
No.
What?
Fine.
Does that mean weakness 3 to electricity?
It doesn't let me put
Shocking.
in anything lower than 5, so it's getting a 5.
Okay.
It just doesn't. I don't know what to tell you. So
And that's all that cast can do.
okay.
Oh yeah, it's a double action.
Yeah.
Okie doke.
That's good though. It's some,
Yes.
Oh,
throw some
I forgot.
electricity at it.
All right. So
And Cass can give
The-
people electricity.
I will.
other than bursting out the cocoon, the thing hasn't joined the fray yet. So we just have bug.
Don't even get a name.
Well, what do you want to name the bugs you're killing? I mean, I'm. That's a bit.
I will. I
sadistic.
got a couple choice names for it after I licked my face.
This bug is actually, it's going to use a passive ability. So this doesn't really have a thing, but it's
You can do it, little tonguey.
it's going to, the thing like basically implores for like,
It's crying for mom.
it's, yeah, pretty much.
Aw.
Oh no.
Meme. Meme.
Meme. Where is my mother?
That's funny. You're a parent.
Okay.
I like the Cartman better.
Meme.
Meme.
Maybe it should scurry off and build itself a cocoon for safety.
Yeah.
Just thinking.
Or
Well, I
maybe
mean,
it thinks
it's kind
Bird's
of like-
mother.
Being actively, punched. Oh yeah, I forgot you pulled Takaway. I mean, he's
yeah.
still not.
Yes.
He's still not particularly happy. But
He's somewhere in this general area.
Yes. Yeah. That's where he is. Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're gonna try and also because the passive it does the thing and it gives a bonus to the gloom wing. But I can still also try to bite Klem, so we're gonna try and do that too, because that'll be all my actions.
Don't
Can
break a
we-
tooth, buddy.
Yeah.
That's true. Come on now.
Clang.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Critical miss. Yeah, that's like I broke
Shoot,
off one of
mandible.
broke off a mandibles. This poor thing's having a rough day. Okay. I have to add the glooming into combat now.
I can hear Clem
So.
going like, should I be killing this? Should I?
Guys, I'm starting to feel
we
bad.
need to take it to medbay.
Okay. Roll initiative for Gloomwing.
Well, I mean, that's where it is in the
Wow.
order, so just as well.
Perfect.
You got the help from chat if you need. I mean, it might not be worth it for this. But.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Chrysanth, don't give me your sass. Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Anyway,
Anthony
no, it's
Mackie
okay.
meme, she's out of line, but she's right.
Yeah. Just put it to blind rolls, Noel, and just pick a number.
I should just be like,
I don't care.
okay, so we're back at the top of the order with Daxxon and Nicky.
Anything Buffy? You're going to be able to anything?
Yeah, I can keep get 'em up with my
Yeah.
first action.
Why don't you go first then?
So I'll use get 'em. That just spends my action. Boop boop boop. And I'll focus on the moth. Where is it? Sorry, there we go. Does that boom? And It doesn't have any tech on it. Can I?
Yeah.
No, that's it. I'll use the rest of my turn to draw my pistol out. 'Cause that takes...
That's only one.
Oh, is that only one? Interacts one.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll take a pot shot at it, because that's my other leadership option, I guess. So, I'll shoot it. Make sure I'm targeting.
You gain a circumstance bonus for your get 'em, and we get a +1 circumstance on damage because you led by example.
Yeah. So here we go.
Hey.
Shooting. And it's got a -1 AC right now. Ugh, they're great. Oh, it's a hit. All right. Damage. Six damage. And we actually have +2 to damage because it'll level up. So.
Nice.
So if you attack the moth, +2 to damage now.
Okay. And you shot it and it's damage. Bing. Okie doke. Okay.
Next time, ask for consent. Pop, pop, pop.
Yeah, the Gloomwing's gonna kind of like shriek because like its baby like shrieked for its help me, its mother, and now you're shooting at the Gloomwing, and now the Gloomwing is like, my child, and then it's this real daytime drama battle here, you guys.
Also,
quite
in
sad.
my head canon in the movie, it is Kaio's face on the thing going, ma'am. That's so good, dude.
I'm going home. Wait, I am home.
Oh,
You
God.
guys, I'm going.
You were wrapped up, so it's me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
First player question, but character-wise, have I spotted this other worm over here? Do I know it's over there yet?
I think you can just see it.
I mean, I've got line of sight on its token, so if it wasn't taking some kind of hide action, I should be,
Yep.
I think, aware. So, okay. That being the case, I am going to try to move there so that, and I'm going to call it, Cass, watch to your right. There's another one coming. And then, so that was a step action. Next thing is going to be sustain on the vortex, and I'm going to leave it at 1, and then I'm going to take another strike at the Gloomwing. That's right. And do I have a bonus on the Gloom? Or its AC is reduced, right? It's not a bonus to me.
Yeah,
So
bonus to damage,
Yeah,
AC -1.
The AC is down.
All right. That's kind of what I was hoping for there.
There we go.
And then this will have the extra, was it +1 on the damage?
+2.
+2.
Yep.
So that's going to be plus. If I add a flat amount that's not a die.
Oh.
Base damage to a. Can't remove the die. I'm just gonna. Well, I'll just let you manually add it, but.
Sorry, Noel. It just
wait, I
costs
didn't
Noel
get critical.
clicks.
Yeah.
Oh no, the clicks.
Oh no.
Computer's not going to do
Yeah,
+2
that-
for us? Unbelievable.
Oh wait, is it a circumstance?
Yeah.
And it's going to just be the same type as my damage. And it's +2. There is a way to do it.
Hey.
I'm smarter than the thing. So there we go.
Still smarter.
The roll isn't impressive, but because everything's getting doubled, it's good.
How much?
So good.
30. Exactly.
I want a max damage roll on this attack someday.
That would be wild.
Oh my gosh.
That's a lot of damage.
It's critical, so you know.
And
But that
go
will
ahead.
end me because that was a move, a sustain, and an attack. So
all right.
done so.
And I already went.
Yep. So we're past Nicky. We're on to Klem and Cass. Klem is gonna, he's happy over here, sipping his apple juice, punching this worm. I think he's gonna stay there, and continue on.
Fix the map.
A miss?
Oh.
Hang on.
That
Bite?
was a
And we can
bite, so that was the worm.
Did the worm bite?
Oh, oops. I have, whoops. My bad.
Which means
Wrong
Foundry's like purposefully messing with the
Clem's
wells.
like trying to bite it
Like,
from inside the helmet.
Dong, dong, dong. Oh, but Clem did miss. Hang on.
well.
No. He has stuff. He can reroll.
Anti-miss technology.
Yeah.
He would.
I was gonna say he has a hero point. Oops, no, don't give me
Or
one.
inspirations.
Use one. Or inspirations, yeah, let's do that. Reroll! I don't miss beating things up.
And keep in mind,
Yes, I
Cass
do.
and Nicky,
Oh.
if you're rolling around with 3 hero points, that means you withdrew 2 from the bank.
Yes.
Because you
I've been
normally only start with
reducing
1.
it.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
I try to do that right when we start.
Yeah, same here.
The worm is getting savvy and bobbing and weaving now. Away from Clem strikes. This is
worm.
bad. Dang worm. Alright, we're gonna give it to Cass.
Zap this thing.
Okay. So actually what she's gonna do, nanobots are all gonna come flying out up into the sky, creating like this kind of cloud. And she's gonna raise her cattle prod and draw the lightning at it.
Oh, wow.
And she's going to use the cattle prod to cast electricity at this gloom moth. Gloom, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lolly.
Cass, use thunder.
Yeah.
It was super effective.
Save DC.
26,
So
yeah.
funny.
Reflex.
With the
yeah.
weakness, it literally is super effective right now,
Come
too.
on! I
Oh,
cannot.
man.
Oh, gosh.
Is that a basic save? Is that double damage?
I don't know.
Well,
Basic
it was
reflex.
I'll roll.
If it's a basic reflex save, then yeah, because on basic save it's you make the save, it's half damage. You critical success, it's no damage. You fail, it's damage, and you critical fail, it's double damage.
Okay.
Well, I think it
Basic
might
reflex.
be in its death throes here.
I'll roll this, and then is that
Oh,
doubled?
she got one of the 12s.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the damage you earned, and also it's got weakness to that damage right now
It
as well.
does.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
kind of the plan.
all right. So we're gonna have a bit of narrative here. Some stuff's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So you do this, and you do it spectacularly well.
Can I tell you what
electrocute
happens?
This bug, and it begins to thrash about, sort of like semi-flapping off the ground. Horrible, like screeches. And I want you and Daxxon, because you are right next to it, to make me reflex save, because it is thrashing and it's
God.
quite
Oh, okay.
large.
It's,
Okay.
Ugh, it's on me.
I'm gonna say the nanobots from above and the nanobots from below that she's using to hold the leaden steps down are working together, and it kind of creates this really trifecta system.
Yeah.
Okay,
No bonuses
reflex.
to this save, I don't suppose.
Not particularly, no.
I was just fishing for my stuff.
You did better than me.
I'll take it.
Well,
See what
yeah,
else.
Daxxon, you're able to sort of like get out of the way. of its flailing limbs and wings and stuff. Cass, not so much, unfortunately, and you are knocked back and prone, sort of like into the square between Nicky and Klem. And unfortunately, as its dying act in an attempt to save its child, it thrashes over to Klem, who has been punching mercilessly this innocent, adorable worm. And its dying action. It's going to use implant, and it just like thrusts this massive stinger it has in its abdomen through the power armor of Klem, and sort of just. Yeah, I mean, like straight through him. It's
Frodo style.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like Shelob in Frodo. It's no bueno. And so unfortunately, it's going to be a fatal blow to Klem. So there's sort of like sparks shooting out of his power armor, and he would have been sipping some of his apple juice, and he will fall dead to the ground.
Cass is crawling over. She's on the ground. Klem, it'll be okay, Klem. I can fix it. I can. And she's trying to do things even though she knows it's not going to help. Because she feels the vitality network cut off.
Yep. Let's see, I gotta make this dead. Deads too. Deads. No, not that. I want to show deads. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it is unfortunate. Okay, but am I drawing? Who's making marks? Is that Klem? Is that the ghost of Klem?
I don't know.
It's got to be you because I don't see him, so that means they're on a GM layer.
All right. It's the ghost of Klem. Okay. So, did you have any other action? I don't think you did, Cass, but did you have another action? Okay.
No, but she's like crawled over to where Klem is at least. She's kind of there already.
Yeah, and remember, you kind of fell sort of on where Talk was, so Talk's like, ah, God. You know, and now he's like seeing like Klem dead beside him and is like having a full-blown panic attack and being like, get me out of here. So Talk is properly now just like totally freaked out. But the worm is relentless. The bug persists. The bug will attack.
Just behind you.
I'm still prone, so.
Yeah, that's not good. That's no bueno.
Oh, I hit something. Hooray. Okay.
Ow. Is it a bite? Is it the little bug?
Yeah. Oh no. Oh, there we go. It doesn't have many teeth. One. Oh yeah, that's because we broke one of the other mandibles trying to bite Klem, so it's only got one wagging around in there now.
It's like gnawing on my shoulder.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Okay. So, as you pointed out, there is another bug that will now join the battle now that its mother has been knocked out, and it's coming for vengeance now. Kaio, is your character going to potentially join the fray, or is he going to wait this one out and sort of announce himself later?
No, seeing one of those fall, it would be very... I need help.
You need help, so you're going to wait it out? That's fine. I don't care what you
No, I will join the fray.
Oh, you're going to join the fray. Okay, that's fine too. All right, so I'm going to bring you and the other bug in. So you can announce your presence however you see fit on your turn or what have you. Okay. So let me... I'm going to bring...
And Gloomwing is dead, right? The token's still there to show where it fell, but it is actually... Okay.
It's status effect. You just can't see it, but it is marked dead.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
dead.
So that means we can move over it and things.
Yes, you can. All right, I gotta roll this thing's initiative. Oh my gosh, my initiative's... Well, that initiative wasn't horrible, I guess. I mean, better than... It's in the 20s. All right. Okay, so... Okay, we're back at the top of the order again with Daxxon.
I'm not holding to wait for Nicky to do anything this time. My immediate reaction is to move back over here. Let me kind of, since we're gridless, let me actually kind of do that. And
if you want, I can take the token off because...
No, that's okay. Unless you want to, but it's not bugging me. I just need to know that I could move through those squares. Mm-hmm. So a move action to go to there, and then I'm facing towards where this other one was. Gonna raise my shield, sustain the vortex, and just basically be prepared to intercept anything coming at where Klem has fallen.
Okay.
I don't really know he got implanted or anything. I just know that he took some mighty blow, and that just hoping against hope that he might still be alive, but feeling like probably that looked pretty fatal. So I'm done. Oh, and I did raise shield, so I need to put that on.
Yeah, the Gloomwing would have fallen partially on him, so he's semi under the Gloomwing. Not that particularly matters, but...
All right, Nicky is going to be... he's screaming Klem's name and saying, "Hang in there, Klem! Hang in there!" And he's just walking forward and just shooting with all his actions at the worm.
Okie doke.
First one, so that's 1 to move, 1 to shoot.
Ooh, critical hit.
Ooh, nice.
Nice shot.
Well, Nicky's not a fighter. And then his second action, he's gonna strike it with the map.
For benefit of chat, that's multi-attack penalty, where you can keep attacking, you just take a penalty that accumulates with each action.
Yep. Yeah, Pathfinder doesn't say you can only cast so many spells or do 1 attack per turn. You can do up to 3 basic attacks or 3 actions, because you have 3 actions in total you can use on your turn in combat. But you're going to take a pretty hefty penalty. It's -5 for your second attack, -10 for your third. So they try to get you to use your skills and your movement and things to kind of keep combat fluid rather than standing in one place like it is in other systems. That shall not be named. Okay. Anyway.
The interior.
All right. So yeah, you shoot the worm twice.
Bam, bam, and I'm shouting for Klem. Stand up, Klem, stand up.
Klem, just worm continues to have a bad day.
It's still alive?
Yeah.
One might say badly injured.
It's a tenacious little awful adorable thing.
Okay. So Cass just got knocked back. She's freaking out about Klem. This thing is biting her shoulder, and so she's just gonna start smacking it with her cattle prod, just trying to make it die. Oh, I got a cattle prod canceled, as you must target. I did target you, and go. There you go.
Ooh.
Nice.
Critical, smash it. Ah.
Oh no.
Guys,
Hey.
this is how we do.
Is it dead yet?
No.
I'm hitting it again. Minus
Dying the
5.
slowest, most painful death.
It just keeps getting punched.
Oh, that's not gonna get it.
Oh no. It's getting shot. It's getting cattle prodded.
So do I get one more minus 10 try?
You do. Yes, you do. You could.
I'm doing it. She's just smacking at it. She's just so
Oh, yeah.
angry right now.
just blindly flailing
Yeah.
with a cattle prod.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So actually, this makes it, Kaya. This makes it your character's turn.
Here we go.
Okay. All right. Foul creature, I'm a doctor. Get out of my way. So,
You guys probably just heard him yell at a bug. Probably like, who the heck else is here?
What's
If you're a doctor, steer clear of that beast. I'll take care of it. Help my friend.
Uh-huh.
okay. Movement collides with one wall. There's a wall there.
Oh, you can move through that square. I say so. I'm God.
Okay,
You can go up and up.
There we go. So 5.
The walls are
15,
sloped.
20.
You can walk over it.
Noel's
All right.
greatest
Oh,
pain.
very good.
The walls.
Let's see. So, you guys see an adult male, silvering hair, purple highlights, come rushing in. I understand the icon doesn't look that way, but
No. I gave you a generic one of your race from Pathfinder, so.
fair enough. But I do look human. I do look full on human, not exactly like that.
Yeah.
Come rushing forward, and I immediately get down and try to cast Stabilize on their fallen friend.
Okay.
Oh, I clicked it multiple times. Only once.
Do it. He needs all they can get. Go.
Stabilize.
So much
Keep
stabilized.
dumping it in.
Live, damn it!
Liz. So rush in and try to cast Stabilize on the fallen dude in the power armor.
My friend G shuts death's door. The target loses the dying condition, though it remains unconscious. So, Clem's gonna sort of let out a. It doesn't feel great, Doc.
Oh.
He's just gonna like. Can you hand me my apple juice?
I look over. Like, is there a? I think you need more than apple juice.
And then he's just kind of like go back unconscious, just like the little dispatch on his voice modulator, like, like a turning off.
Yeah.
No, unfortunately, that would be 3 actions because that's my move, and then that's Stabilize. So that's all from me for the moment.
Okay.
Watch out for the worms.
What an entrance. Well done, sir. Near death.
All right. New worm. New
No,
worm
that's
coming.
original worm. Oh wait, that is new worm.
Nope.
Damn,
that is new worm. Oh, it is new worm. Okay, let's see. I mean, these things can't do much. In all fairness,
They don't die. If we were surrounded by like 10, I think we'd die.
Yeah, that'd be bad. That'd be very bad.
Yeah, they don't. I thought about putting more in here, but then it was kind of like, maybe not, because they
today.
they are a little tough. Like, they don't hurt much, but they're kind of tough. Okay, so let's see. Oh, really? Absolute can't do anything about that. Critical failure. Bad day, Bugs. I'm sorry, Bugs.
If only there was something I got out of that.
Ugh.
I have.
Okay, this one. Now we're at Old Bug. Old Bug's trying to bite Cass. Old Bug will continue to try and bite Cass.
Makes sense.
Damn you, Bug!
Still gnawing on my shoulder.
It's battle hardened, unlike new Bug. Aha! 4
Ow.
damage. Ah. Okay. That's all I can do. I can just gnaw on things. You killed my big thing before it could. Well, I mean, it did take out Klem, but before it did anything else.
You hit the name.
Nikki, any? Is this? Can you get him again, or anything we should have you do before me?
To be honest, I don't. Nikki's not in the headspace. I say, yeah,
makes sense.
Just go.
Yep.
Yeah, well,
freaking
my
out.
headspace is very basic, which is smash this bug. I'm going to, and also to, turn up my damage output. So I'm going to Constellation Vortex again and sustain it, and then whack the bug. Actually, no, I'm not going to increase it because I need a movement action to move to here. And then I will whack the bug. Whack that bug. And critical
Ooh.
damage.
Oh no!
Yes.
Oh no!
Smash it.
There we go.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah, dude. If it's still up, I'll throw a quip on that.
It's badly injured.
Okay, that's my reaction before my turn. I throw quip and attempt to moralize. I'm just shouting, kill it! We've got to help! We gotta help Klem! Take it down, Daxxon! Intimidation.
Nice.
What did we do for this last time?
It's will DC.
Will. Okay. I clicked demoralize. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. So it's frightened 2.
That wasn't a crit fail, so
Oh.
frightened 1, and it's suppressed.
Okay.
So minus
And
1.
suppressed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
minus
-1 to attack roll. When you said -5 to speed too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Ta-da. Okay.
Actually, it's not actually a will saving throw. It's will DC.
Right.
So it's how much Nicky is exceeding it by. But unless its will DC was 21, he still would have not had a critical success, which is it's the
Although-
using the DC instead of the saving throw.
Right.
Yep.
I don't know if there's a difference because are these
It's like you rolled a 10. It's basically
Yep.
as if you rolled a 10.
right.
Yep.
Okay, and then for his action, he's doing the same thing. He's just pumping that thing in front of him full of bullets. Boom. Actions. There we go. Sorry. I have too small of a screen. Oh, I'm still targeting. Yay! Strike. Roll. It's a hit damage. That's a little better.
Die!
There we go.
It's like the
Roll,
toughest
attack
little bug
again.
ever.
Ooh, that was pretty
There
good.
you
For a
go.
second attack.
Nice.
Yeah.
Really die!
Dead yet?
Die! I'm gonna just go again. He's emptying his whole magazine. He's still got bullets left, okay? It's at a +5 only. Let's see. Oh my gosh!
Nice.
Whoa,
Very
nice.
good.
shot
Take
should
that, Matt,
not
minus
happen.
8.
Yeah.
Good
Wow.
damage.
It's
Dead.
Oh, really?
Finally.
That's
Finally.
crazy. He's gonna keep I'm actually emptying my bullets. He's firing the last 2 bullets he has. He's just like so angry. He's shooting
Just-
into it.
Click, 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 click till
Yep.
all the bullets are gone.
Yes, exactly.
Like, okay.
And then he's turning and looking at Kaio's character, just saying, "Can you help him? Can you help him, Cass?"
I'm working on it. I'm trying.
All right. Yep. Okay, it is
can only do
Cass's
so much.
turn.
Cass is just crawling over to where Klem is, and she's in a state of shock because she just knows that there's nothing that they can really do. So she's just despondent at this point. So she's gonna give up
Aw.
at any turn.
No. Okay. Okay, so that does pass it to Kaio's character here, who is doing his darndest. I don't know if he wants to.
Mhm.
You do what you do.
Sure. So I cast stabilize. That didn't seem to have any effect.
I mean, there's like if you're a doctor and you're assessing this situation, you're looking down at this assuming humanoid in power armor. He has a huge like stinger that has gone clear through what would be his abdomen, where you assume his vital organs are. The bug's half collapsed on him. It's a huge bug. I mean,
Sure.
your prognosis would not be good.
Sure. I'm going to go for broke, and I'm going to cast genetic regeneration on him,
Okay.
if he's willing.
I mean, he's unconscious, so
Fair enough.
or very close to death, or even technically dead, but he would not
Sure.
resist.
Sure. All right. And with that, then I would use my last action to begin. Let's see. Where is it? Oh, that's 2. I don't have this set correct. I would do a medicine check on him. Let's see.
Okie doke.
Go. Okay. Hitting buttons. I can do it. I can do it, coach.
Nice.
Okay. Okay, so what are you doing your medicine check for? To see if...
I'm trying to. I've done I've tried to stabilize him, and I've tried to genetically, give him regeneration. So now I'm just doing a check on him to be like, all right, is anything that I'm doing having any effect? I mean, is he getting better, worse?
It's certainly not due to your lack of skill. Something isn't quite right here. Like, that there should be organs being repaired, or something, but it's not having the beneficial effects that you would expect.
Sure. What is this thing? What did it do to him?
Cass is gonna look over at him because she's right there, and there's tears in her eyes, and just, the network's gone. I can't sense him anymore. I think he's gone.
She's connected with them all, so she can tell he's forth. Yeah, it's gone.
Riku would look at her and say, "You formed a bond with them."
Yeah, it's gone.
His face just drops, and he's, I'm sorry. And he would look back at the 2 others. I'm sorry. There's nothing that can be done.
It was then that the bug tried to gnaw on Daxxon some more.
As it does.
Read the room, man.
Its mom just
Getting
died.
on my last nerve.
Right.
This bug's having his
no,
own
no.
choices.
How about the bug tries a reflex saving throw first? Just for
Oh,
kicks.
dang.
You know.
Yes,
It's
yes,
at
yes.
-1. Haha.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, at -1? Okay, so it's a 6.
Doesn't matter.
No, it didn't.
So if my DC is 24, you said its total was a, so it's a
6.
critical fail.
Oh, it's a critical failure.
All right. Let me double check and see if Constellation Vortex is a basic save, which would mean that it would be double damage. It is basic, so this will be doubled. So this will be damage for solar weapon, no strength, no specialization, 1 instance the way that. Yep, that's correct. And so this will be doubled. I don't have a way to critical this one. So 14 damage.
Nice.
And then it can commence on gnawing on me.
Okay, it's not quite dead. I mean, it's real danged close, but it's not. It lives to gnaw once more. It can't.
Pathetic.
All right, which makes it Daxxon's turn again, which I don't think I have any hope.
Smash bug. I'm also gonna let my vortex shatter at the on the next round because I'm not gonna sustain it. I'm just gonna smash.
I'm pretty sure you could look sharply at it and it will die.
Okay. So let's do first strike. It's got the right adjustments in it.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
That's going to be a critical.
Oh, nice.
Do the damage. Turn off the Constellation Vortex bonuses. That's correct. There we go. That'll be 20 damage to it.
Oh my gosh.
Very dead.
I end my next action. I move back over to where this thing is falling on Klem. I fight the urge to just rip the gloom wing off of him, but I see that it's still connected and skewered through him, and I don't want to be pulling out the thing that's skewering through someone's innards. So instead, I just fall to my knees, and I've heard what they're saying, and I'm like, I'm not letting him die without looking in his eyes. I need to give him the promise of following the path of Wade, and I reach to try to disengage his helmet and take his helmet off of him.
Yep. It has some, releases and latches or whatever, has on it, and it kind of makes a, and you are able to remove it. You find a skeleton and a skull. I mean, it has the very sparse remnants of, what was once hair, and other bits of semi-mummified, putrefied bits of sinew, but this thing it's a skeleton.
So he's like a dead thing inside his armor?
Yeah, somewhat, yeah.
I literally drop the helmet, fall back. Lights of Ibra, no! And that would shock me into disharmony. My manifestations would just vanish, and I'm just gonna fall back because that literally would petrify petrify Daxxon.
What's going on? What is this? Did the thing in his dreams do this to him? What's going on?
Cass is gonna try to see if she can figure out what he is, if that's what he's supposed to look like.
If you, let's just say you catch a glimpse of, you know, the inner part of his helmet, something seems stuck in it, a frail single piece of some kind of paper.
I'll grab it out.
If you look at it, it's gonna be a picture, a family picture, just a small one that he had tucked up in there. You know, wife, couple kids. So it's you know that at one point, you know, he was human at some point. It looks like, from what you can tell.
This was his family.
What's going on? I don't understand.
I think he's...
I'm literally scooting away on my ass to try to get distance, going, no, he was alive. He was alive. He's not dead.
I think he's been dead for a long time.
Or did that thing do this to him?
I don't think so.
He was accepting gifts from some voice in his dreams.
No, this picture's old. Real old. He's been gone for a long time.
Is this a thing?
Do we
yeah,
know?
do any of you what kind of lore do you all have? What kind of like recall knowledge and stuff do you all have?
Got
Life science and farming.
Go life science.
Life science.
Nicky doesn't have any.
Oh gosh, come on.
Oh,
Spend an inspiration on that.
Yeah.
okay. You all get another inspiration because we reached 36 likes.
Nice.
Yes, thank you, Chad.
Much better.
Much better. Okay. Because you might have spent time learning about all sorts of living things. You know, life. So you certainly, even as an android, have a fascination and connection with living things, living beings. You would have read about these peculiar beings. They're, you know, some of them choose to come back and live as undead. For, you know, as some given purpose. And you think perhaps Klem was something like that. You know, living in a hopes maybe to get back to his family.
I think
They're called Borai. You would know that.
Alright. He's a Borai. He's
No.
willed
No,
himself
no.
back.
No, he was
Daxxon,
He was our friend.
It was for his family. He came back for his family. They've got to be gone at this point.
So where's his soul?
Do I know where Borai's souls go?
Do I know where Borai's souls go? I imagine that they would have. I think the book says they do have one. Like, but
Do Borai's dream of electric sheep?
yeah, right. You know, he would have. I mean, but clearly he is no longer living.
I think he did. I don't know.
Daxxon just retreats into this little corner in the rock, and he kind of, you know, kneels down on one knee and puts his arm on the rock and his head in his arm, and he just starts murmuring prayers and is absolutely shaken. And you know, to his companions would look like he's quite non-functional at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand. You know what? It doesn't matter. He shouldn't have gone down like this. Daxxon, you're right. He was alive. He was with us. It doesn't. He just didn't deserve to go like this.
That lightning, it hit with the power of. It was like hands and storms coming down. How could it have moved the way it did? How could this Gloomwing is a freaking demon?
Close.
I think at this point, Cass would pull out the thing, whatever is stabbing into him,
Yeah.
and making sure
Yeah.
that there ain't nothing going in there, obliterating anything that wants to
Yeah.
grow.
It's well, it would find this a rather inhospitable home because I mean as you pull it out and you can kind of see into the damage into the power suit, it is more bones. I mean, there's not flesh really on him. He's a skeleton.
Mm. I guess Cass would go over to where Daxxon is. Daxxon, he was our friend. No matter what he was. He had a soul.
He had the dream.
He did have
He
the
was
dream.
tempted in the dream. A force like that, it wouldn't come after something dead. He had a soul.
He had a soul.
If he had the dream, he had a soul.
He showed up on Cass's tattoos there, right? Like, he's part of our little family here.
She would look down and it's
did.
gone now.
Mm.
There's no more apple juice box.
Oh.
It's gone.
Oh.
He was Borai. He wasn't undead. He was Borai.
He just loved his family so much he needed to get back to them. Hopefully he's with them now.
Kind of quietly, Talk is gonna, stand up and dust off his knees, his
I
palpitating.
forgot he was
and be
here.
like- yeah, and he's gonna be like,
Everybody did.
no need, not gonna intrude, but I'm just gonna, I'm gonna go back out the that I came in. I mean, I thought things were bad in the resort, but this is a bit too much for old talk here. So, all right, I'm gonna
I'm
leave you
grabbing
to
his
clean.
shirt as he tries to leave.
He's gonna be like,
Kid.
like.
What the heck are you doing down here?
Yeah, so about that. And he's gonna kind of like push you away and be like, hands off. I'm not gonna cause any trouble. He's like,
It's a little too late for that, kid.
Look, I guess getting no content stuffed up in my room, all right? So I started, wandering around, and I heard some things, all right? Some weird things, and I thought, I could film one of these things for myself. It'd make great, content on my blog.
How's the content now? I gesture to everyone around Klem. How's it feeling now, kid?
He's gonna. You can definitely see some genuine reflection in him, but like he'll just sigh and kind of take the camera off his head and I'm sorry.
If it's fine, kids. Look, this is we got a lot to deal with. Have What'd you find? Because we're trying to figure out what's going on here.
How'd he get in here?
The door was open. I heard. I've been snooping around, listening through a few doors. I heard the droids talking that they were gonna come down here, that there's some big cave about the things that they found, the bugs.
You think for androids they'd be a little smarter?
Oh.
They do seem sometimes oblivious of other beings around them. I'm gonna try to stand up, take some deep breaths, pull myself together. Talk. You need to get out of these caves, but if you go back up the elevator, you need to stay in the maintenance area and keep the door locked. People are going crazy. You could get torn apart, but this is no place for you.
Okay. All right, boss. I'll hide. I'll hide. I won't even try to go back to my room.
If you think you see an opening to get to someplace where you could secure yourself and lock yourself behind doors, don't trust the security. They're attacking guests in the halls. If you see any guests acting strange, hide. Don't get caught between people.
And he'll just kind of nod, looking a bit more severe now that you said, people are going crazy up there, and he's gonna, make his way to leave out of the tunnels.
At that point,
which way did you hear the voices of the androids?
No, I heard them snooping around the what's the word I'm looking for? Living quarters. He was like listening to doors. He probably has a special device that he can kind of hear, trying to find anything he could for content, and he heard him talking. So he's gonna kind of like very defeatedly and slink away, going back towards where you all came in down here, because you entered sort of in the southwestern bit. He's gonna exit that way.
Cass will see that this new person is set
Yeah,
Clem's arms at rest and approach. Hi. Thank you.
Hello, miss.
Thank you for healing. I mean, I should have been healing. But I just felt like I already knew he was done. What? Hi, I'm Cass.
It happens. Get up, Riku Riston extends hand and firm shake.
Shake back.
Wish we could have met under better circumstances.
Why are you down here?
Oh, I'm a medical assistant, hired by the resort. I was up in the resort working on getting a few things set up and prepared when I don't know what, something from the shadows grabbed me, brought me down here. I've been wandering around ever since.
I didn't realize we were supposed to work together. You were under Dr. Sidrani?
Yes.
Must have been taken before we got here. That's been a long time.
It's been quite a while.
So what's down here? It's just tunnels?
everything that I've seen so far, tunnels, few of those bugs.
Yeah.
Riku Riston, I'm Daxxon Vero. I'll reach out, shake your hand.
Well
You
met,
moved-
Daxxon.
You moved into danger to try to help my friend. And I heard you pray. You're a man of faith. Stay
One
with
needs
us.
faith.
We can stay safe.
Yeah.
We will find what let these gloomwing creatures into our realm, and we will stop it.
Makes sense. Being down here alone is not a cakewalk, as they say.
I'm Nicky, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
Thank you.
Again, my apologies.
Man, it's not your fault. It's this freaking place. Nicky's actually gonna pick up like a rock or something with his tail and like angrily throw it at a wall. So freaking sick of it.
Can we do something for Klem? Like,
We have. I don't know. It's not like we can take him upstairs.
pile some rocks on him? Can't.
Might be the best for now.
I agree. And I'll move over and force myself to look right into his helmet, right at his face, and just take a couple of deep breaths and look right at the skeletal head. It's like, you were alive. You're not a dead thing. You were alive. You deserve a good burial. And then I'll start helping Nicky try to gather up any rocks we can find and try to start covering him.
Mm-hmm. Before we cover him too much, she's going to try to see if there's a juice box on him.
Yes.
And she's going to set it on the top at the end.
Yeah.
Once we've covered him all up.
Yep. So there would have been one that's sort of like crushed from being drank with a straw, sticking out of it. So you can put that right on top, like a cross. Like,
Yeah.
okay. So now you've made your memorial to Klem, which is the best you could do for him now. Now you're kind of left with, all right, where do we go from here? I mean, you know where you entered. You can, I don't know if anyone has like a survival or nature or...
Nature.
Before we go
What are you
too
on?
far, I feel like we need to. Can we take a little time here and just figure out what we're gonna do? What our plan is?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about yous all, but I think we have to end this if we can, or at least die trying. I feel like that's the best thing we can do for Klem is get as many people back to their families as we can.
The androids must have made it past here. If we can find them, maybe they've learned something about whatever is causing things to go so wrong at this place. We already know there's connection between these tunnels and Eclipse and the strange app. Dr. Gigant, yeah. Maybe we find Dr. Gigant down here. Maybe we find some other information, but someone or something is behind this. This isn't just chaos and happenstance. This is the result of intent, evil intent. And who knows how many of the guests are dead between tearing each other apart and the security guards going crazy too.
Yeah,
Someone has a lot of blood on their hands.
I got a couple
But
guesses.
yeah,
Look,
I think
Riku, I don't mean to, you can do whatever you want, but we could use all the help we could get if you got nowhere else to be.
Oddly enough, doesn't sound like going back topside would provide much benefit. I think I will be safer with you all, and I can at least provide additional healing for the trials ahead.
I think we're gonna
Good.
need it. And
Yeah.
look, I don't know about you all, but I'm pretty sure whenever that whoever is coming in a few days, I don't think they're letting us out. I think Eclipse is just gonna make this disappear. I don't know. I want to be straight up with everybody. That's what I think is gonna happen. So I think nobody's dealing with this if we don't.
it's hard to imagine that people could do that, but I think you're right. I think from the way people were acting, yeah, that
Sitting on one's
Containment
laurels
team
rarely does
is-
anything.
let's see if we can find the androids.
Yeah.
Is
Does
the
Indigo
surface
still-
of this cave possibly trackable, or is it like
Also,
artificial floor?
before we get too far into it, legitimately, I'm hoping we could spend 10 minutes making a plan because that's a new ability I have.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Something we like
Oh no,
actually do some.
yeah, you can do that. I mean, this is like gravel, rock, larger rocks. Unless one of you has like some form of training in survival, which would encompass something like tracking, you're probably going to have a difficult time.
I do have
and-
survival. I don't
nature.
have any specific sub skills under it, but if tracking is survival, I don't know if tracking is
I-
survival
If
or
you're-
nature.
have a little
If
thing
you-
too, actually.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, yeah. Whoever has the best role for like survival, nature, or if you have a skill or a feat or something, let me
So-
know.
I have a feat that lets me once a day make a skill masterclass that I'm untrained in.
There
Oh,
you
that's
go.
So I'm wondering,
Right.
could you guys roll
I'm doing
assist
nature.
rolls?
Yeah,
or
I'll
something?
definitely do an aid for you on that, on survival.
Okay.
Or
I'll
let
do
me double check.
nature.
Is it survival or nature?
I think
I'm nature.
tracking would be survival.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
usually in survival. That's like scavenging food, tracking, orientation,
track-
things like that.
Okay. So this is just to aid. That should be good to give you a bonus.
Nice. Plus one probably.
I think so. Oh no, actually, if
Ooh,
when I do it, it's more because I've got cooperative. What is? Let's see. This is.
Oh, I know what you're
called-
talking about. Yeah, I know exactly
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
Where's that?
Where is that feat? Cooperative nature, +4 circumstance bonus on checks to aid. Oh, it's. I get the +4. It just gives you the. It just increases my odds of. So I got a 29 instead of a 25. Big deal.
Nice. Does it let? There we go. Improvised mastery. That's what I'm using. Although that's a critical success on the assist roll, so I think it is +2,
Mhm.
right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Cool. All right, and then I'll roll. So I've temporarily made survival master. And I think he's probably, if he can access the infosphere, like flavor-wise, he's like trying to compare where they are to any kind of scraps of data there is that he could find.
Okay.
And it's a +2. Add. There we go. Rolling. Come on. All right, that's pretty good.
Oh,
Haha. Okay. So, despite, the rough terrain, you're able to sort of
I might
kind
be
of suss
actually
out.
trying to use my computer abilities to actually more target the androids, seeing if maybe I can pick up some kind of frequencies they have in their keys. Oh, they don't have keys though, actually.
No, they don't have keys. But they do have regular comm links, and we do have
They
their comm
took
link number.
Cathesis
They
key,
took
though.
Cathesis, yeah.
They took Cathesis to look
That's a
into the
fun-
Keys app.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
a fun RP for that.
Yeah, you're able to sort of get like a ping. It's faint because obviously the walls down here are thick stone. It's an old mine, but you can kind of get a general sense of direction as to how they made their way through the tunnels, and you know that they went generally like northeast from where you're currently oriented. So that's going to be your best bet to probably go that way to find out where they are.
And that's probably where Daxxon comes in with the practical survival knowledge.
And he's like, I see footsteps. He's just like, yeah.
You're not looking at a screen? You gotta look through a screen to see everything.
So,
Well, if we're gonna take 10 minutes
The world
doing
is a
this,
wonderful screen.
I think if we're gonna take 10 minutes doing that, I think that we should also take during that time to do a mystic bond with our new Riku friend. I think we both
Good
can.
idea.
So we
yeah, he can bond with you, and you can bond with him, and you can all bond together.
All bond together.
Tattoos.
together.
Or whatever you.
Yeah, her forming bond is not very visible, but what happens? It's more like a tap on the shoulder kind of thing. Like there's not like a ceremony to it, but she does get a tattoo or like a brand on her from each person. Do you have an idea of what your character, like a symbol of your character that could be like a brand?
He is wearing he does have a scarf kind of draped around his neck, so we'll go with a similar kind of scarf kind of symbol, just kind of up and around.
Awesome.
Nice. What's Riku's bonding look like? Do we, Nicky, last night, do we hold hands or something?
Yeah, kumbaya. Bonding is usually unique, and you usually get something in the way of that symbolizes the bond with the people that you're bonding with. I mean, you don't have to bond with them if you don't
That's also true.
want. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No. I will bond with them. Yes. After being down here alone for a while, it's good to be with people, and it's as was stated, it definitely isn't something that want to continue doing down here alone. I guess the from Riku, it would be just sharing, just kind of it would have been probably the handshake once more and just eye contact, and just a nod of acknowledgement that this is the start of something big.
We got really chill bonds, guys.
Yeah.
You don't have to do all the dance and ceremony with us.
Chill vibe. Yeah, there's not any elaborate ritual or fancy words. It's just sort of yeah.
Yeah,
Weird though,
we
it made all
know.
the hair on my spine stand up.
Burned all the incense on the previous bonds. Sorry.
You know what? I'll take it. And I'm doing the master plan. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So we're bonded. You've rather tracked the androids. So I think, does anyone need to heal or rest
a little
or
bit.
no? We're good. Okay.
You need a little
Just
healing.
just a little bit. I mean, I think doesn't Daxxon has a little bit down too.
Yeah.
I can help with that. If you'll allow me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I usually do stuff. I'll just rest.
He's like, this is nice.
Well, let's see that. Well, I've got work to do because treat wounds isn't available. Yay! Okay.
Yeah, they don't have the default action. If you type it in the compendium, you can drag it over.
Yeah. You gotta kind of.
Okie dokie. Oh, that's the music bar. Don't need that. All right. Let's see. Macro cannot be created. That isn't an effector. All right. Well, how about we do this one? All right. There we go. Now, will that work? There we go. Treat wounds. Okay. Hope I'm doing this right.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Woo.
Okay. So that's Cass, and then
Oh my gosh.
uh
Full.
and then Daxxon also needed a healing.
Just a little. I'm literally less than 10% down.
Okay.
So,
then I
if
will-
it's a limited resource, you know, be better to save it for later.
It's an additional 10. It's 10 minutes per, I believe. So.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, go ahead. I got nothing against being at full health.
We could be doing it while we're taking turns burying Klem and everything.
Glad I lowered that. Did the 11 fully get you, or are you still a little short?
That's the actual effect roll?
Yeah, because
Yeah, then I'm at full.
Ta-da! Apply. Okay. All right. So when you are ready, y'all can navigate the way that you've sorted out through the tunnels. Let me see here.
You're actually on this, or is this a different map that we'll wind up going to?
You're gonna go to a new place.
Okay.
So yeah, you head northeast-ish. Let me get you there. Okay, I'm gonna have to bring you out a little bit. I put you a bit too close.
We should have like the little Pathfinder tips playing while we're traveling.
Okay. All right, so you come. So
He
you're
looks like a big boy.
yeah. the tunnel is super winding, and you know, eventually, again, you come up to this hub, this opening that has many other offshoots on it, and it's clearly this was maybe one of the last sort of mining hubs, because here is in fact one of the old mining robots, and right now he's still, but I mean, Nicky, you're good with machines, and Cass for that matter. I mean, he looks
Really
like he
bad with
probably.
machines.
I'm bad
actually.
with computers.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You're good with living things, not computer. Well, Nicky's like, you know, for as old as I bet that thing is, it looks like it's in good shape. He would be kind of like your thought about it. So, But other than like some piles of rocks, some other kind of discarded equipment, there's not a whole heck of a lot going on in this area.
But they were. This is the last ping, basically, that we picked up. They were here.
They were in this direction.
Fair. Okay.
Yep.
Well.
Let's see if we can find any trace of them. Is there any?
That's quite a nice little mech suit right there.
Is that a
Yes, if
suit or
anybody
a-
can drive it.
So if any of you get kind of closer to the mining robot, you can kind of hear that it's humming, like a power source in it is running.
It's still got power.
Should we take the power out?
At this point, I don't trust nothing. So
Yeah, the way things have been happening around here, if you can disable it,
I can take some
it
time. If
wouldn't
you
bother
guys,
me at all.
Yeah, want to look around?
I'm good with people, but not with equipment.
That's why you got the rat. I'll take care of this.
I'll tell you what, you while you're working on it, I'll keep an eye just in case it's got any kind of protective programming that activates. I'm not gonna let it.
If I
smack
may.
you.
Whoops. Don't want to plow through it. Oh boy. All right. If I may.
No choice.
Too bad. Oh man. Here. Just for luck.
Yeah. Ooh, cancel out a misfortune effect. Yeah, that's nice.
Ooh.
Thanks. It's weird. It makes my fur stand up every time. Yeah, this is fun. All right, let's see what we got. I mean, he's gonna start crawling around it and see what he can do.
Are you like gonna go straight in and try and do something to it, or are you making some kind of engineering check on it?
I guess probably engineering. Yeah, because I'm trying to find the power source and disconnect it. Would be the hope. And I do have... It's in the vein, but I have electrical engineer, which lets me modify power sources.
Ah.
Technically to power something else, but I'm just trying to depower.
Yeah, this could be just a regular engineering check. I mean, but whatever you're better at, that's fine.
Well, it's more in the vein. It's it would be engineering anyway. So, right, yep.
Since he's working on it, just in case, I'm going to go ahead and proactively attune to manifest my weapon and shield and nimbus and things, just in case.
Okay.
I've got the
You can do
inspiration.
so.
I'm going to spend it. Remind me, is that one at advantage? I always forget.
Which one are you using?
Inspiration.
Inspirations are, you can't, as long as you didn't critically fail, you get to re-roll at advantage, so you roll 2 and get the higher of. Yep.
There we go. So 28's the best.
Okay, couple things. You know, this, you notice this thing has some integrated weapons on it. They are probably extremely valuable. And you think they can be removed. But also in sort of reviewing the robot, it's sort of that quiet hum that you once heard that led you to believe it was on. I mean, your suspicions are confirmed because it is now whirring up quite vigorously, you know, and you know, starting to kind of like power on.
That sounds the opposite of shutting off.
It does. One might say.
Nicky, what are you doing?
I was just doing a cursory checkout, but it's powering up, and it's got some really crazy weapons. Everybody, watch out!
Yep, it's kind of gonna. it's on a base that it can sort of rotate 360 degrees on, and it's going to kind of do a full rotation and kind of land over on Nicky and sort of like raise its arms up that has its weapons on it like it's poised to
definitely going to
strike.
try to trip it. I'm going to try to, to upend it.
Okay, how do you plan on upending it? I mean, you can certainly try. I just want to...
With the trip trait of my weapon, that I don't need a free hand in order to be able to take a trip action.
Okay, this thing is very big. It's
yeah, but is it bigger than large?
No, it is large. So
Okay,
it is.
then it's a legitimate target.
Okay.
If it's an initiative to get to try to do it before it can do, it looked like it was about to be rolling initiative on us. So
yeah, it was gonna. So you can try and trip it.
Okay, I will go ahead and do that. Athletics check against its reflex DC. So
which is not good.
and
I don't know if
I
I
don't
can.
have any other special modifiers on this.
Its
so
reflex DC is 10 plus its modifier, so that's 18. So
okay.
Oh, just enough. Just enough.
So that's a critical success. So it's prone and it takes some damage.
Okay, so prone. Let's go in here. Why did I thought I rolled an 8?
Oh,
Apparently, I guess. Oh, because I took a negative. Okay, I see.
Ooh,
Okay.
max on that too. Nice. I would, unless we're going into like initiative, I would probably throw a freaker on that to try and disable a device. No, hack its system, I think is what I would try to do. But I'm almost wondering, since it's going prone, should I make like a reflex? Because I was like climbing on it.
I would if you were confirming you were on it.
Oh,
you're
you
also...
were literally on it? I'm sorry.
No, it's good.
I missed that bit. I knocked it on its ass.
I love this. No, and I love Daxxon's like in the zone right now with everything. I'm good.
Oops, sorry.
Nice.
I like my tail because
plain.
I got the prehensile tail feet, so it like wraps around its head to hold me on, and I swing back around. And I'm jabbing one of my data pads into it and trying to combat hack it. Or I'm sorry,
Combat.
freaker. No,
Nice,
I'm gonna freak
nice.
for the hack.
I was like, combat hack.
Combat hack.
Which I just
might be
imagine
coming
is
next.
you smashing a data pad. Stop doing this thing.
Hey, where'd all the files go?
Problem solved.
No, that'll do it. The 35 will do it. Like, holy crap.
So I'm trying to hack into its operating system and like turn it off or mark us as friendly. I don't know.
Fish are friends, not food.
All food.
Oh my gosh. So disable or a hack. System using computer comm unit. All right. So what? Okay, this would be my question. Let's see. Are you trying to just straight up power it off, or do you want to try and make it friendly?
Dang, in that moment, having it fall, I think I'm powering it off. That was my original intention anyway, so.
So yeah, like that would be enough to like allow you to really to power it off, because that wouldn't be like a terribly complicated function. You wouldn't require like tons of programming or anything like that. So you are able to disconnect its power source, and it will turn off. You know, its treads that were spinning as it upended have kind of stopped. So,
Daxxon, not gonna lie, that was pretty cool. He went robot tipping.
I know.
look at
He
Cass.
He didn't even care. He's playing croquet with robots over here, just thump.
Whatever works.
I think it's off. I think it's off right now. Listen, this thing was modded out with some really high-end weapons.
Let's get those disconnected from it, just in case someone foolishly comes along and plugs its power back in.
Yeah, it's probably
Like a certain podcaster.
Yeah, I can see the kid doing it.
I mean, not out of maliciousness, but he's
No.
foolish enough to think he'd be able to get this thing being his personal bodyguard. So, yeah,
Yep.
like him.
Put the knives out of the reach of children. All right.
Wise thing to do.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, this thing has, I mean, it has its mining drill, but the expensive bits are its integrated LFD screamer, which is a ranged, like, rifle weapon. And it also had an integrated andesite magma blade. So those are, you know...
It's got
We
some
do any
nice
mining?
stuff.
Now, I mean, they are quite large. Hang on, in fact, does it say, like, how big, like, what bulk and stuff they actually are? Here, I would imagine it does. Because it tells you that they look expensive.
I'm gonna look over Riku. Are you armed with anything? Do you have any obvious weapons you're carrying?
A laser pistol and my, just my spells.
Depending on how big these things are, I didn't know if you were unarmed. I was going to suggest you grab something, but if you've got something you're already proficient with, and if these things are like uber large, that might not be really what you need.
It does not give you an assessment on bulk here, but they are quite. They're on
What are
quite
they?
a large robot. One's a magma blade and one's a big pistol thing.
Okay.
I mean,
Like a big
I do
cannon.
work out a little bit, but I don't think I can really wield this very effectively.
I mean, I'm a hefty hauler, so I might be able to take that big one.
Let me see. A hefty hauler.
Yeah, I am literally.
There's a feat for
It's
that.
a feat for that.
Oh my
She's got very
god.
sturdy actuators.
Yeah.
That's why you're getting stuck in the
Solenoid's
doors
working
with your big
overtime.
butt.
Yes, that's my hefty hauler there.
That's why the glutes are so wide.
There's always pros
got a
and
wicked
cons to
dumbbell.
every mod.
Never miss glute day.
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right. So it's they are type heavy arm. Charges,
I'm gonna guess
usage.
magma blade is
Bulk
probably
two.
somewhat like plasma sword, which is
The
it's only bulk one, but
gun is bulk 2 because I just looked that one up, and then the.
I can carry that then.
that might be a 1E weapon instead of a 2E weapon.
Yeah. Generally, like, bulk doesn't change too much, but I can make custom ones that you can carry with you, so we can do that next week. The other one is a 1 bulk. Okay, so yeah, the screamer, which is the big shooty thing, is a 2 bulk, and the magma blade is a 1 bulk.
Okay.
So, yep. So whoever wants to take those, that's how much they weigh.
I mean, I can carry this. Might as well.
Sure.
Looks
you
fun.
want it. I get.
No,
Does it scream? I don't know. We'll see.
Their going price on the market is about 14,000 each. So it's like
Nice.
they're
Looks like Screamer is a area cone sonic weapon, so it literally is what it says. It screams.
Mhm.
And then the other one, the magma blade. More than likely, I'm proficient with. I mean, I'm proficient with any martial weapon, but I can do things with my manifester weapon that I can't do with a martial weapon. So even if it was more dice, it's just, not worth.
glutes of steel.
No. If we just need it, to be hauled around for the loot value, I've got bulk available. I could gladly haul it around.
Yeah, whatever you guys decide to do, I just wanted to like see what they actually were, because I didn't really know. I just had their
Good night,
stats.
Freddy.
It doesn't.
I'm just
All right.
talking to
Yeah,
But yeah.
I'd say I'll throw the magma blade in my pack, and add a bulk to myself. 'Cause
Sounds
I
good.
got bulk to spare right now.
Yeah.
If
Well,
Low
we
key
have-
bragging.
if we have
So I only
problems
have-
carrying things, I've got a null space chamber right here.
well, let's put it in that. Yeah, let's do that.
No space chamber.
I presume I know what that is.
You
I
do.
It's a sci-fi man purse.
Yeah, let's
Mary
put that
Poppins
magma blade
purse.
in the sci-fi man purse, and
Oh goodness.
Not a man purse.
I'm
called a
sorry, in the
satchel.
null chamber, the
It's a
null
sa-
satchel, whatever.
It
Yes.
It's not even.
What'd you call it? I'm sorry. What'd you call it? It's a null chamber.
We're gonna lose that bonding
Look, just-
real quick.
Null Chamber
Yeah,
sounds
so-
like a Tool spin-off band. Like,
It does. That's a so mad.
Good night, Freddie and Kobe. Freddie and Kobe.
Yes.
Oh,
Good
good
night.
night. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
So while you are arranging these items in the Null Man Purse area,
Stuck now. Sorry.
one or all of your comlinks are going to kind of to attention alert, sending you a message, and it's going to be a familiar voice of Rami. And in her very matter-of-fact way, she's just going to say, "Can you hear me? Are you there?
Yeah, Rami, we're here.
We
Where are you? We've been trying to track you.
ran across some unusual life forms. Oozes, aggressive, indigo, dead.
What?
I
No.
am trapped. Sorry.
That's all right. We're
Not-
coming.
Live. Please. And then it's gonna go dead.
Crap. We gotta. Can I see?
Where
I'll
did
try
she-
and see if I can get
Yeah.
a lock on her from that communication.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Alright. Where am I looking here? Here. Which comes there. So you're from before, you're good enough to be able to sort of like track that
I'm also
signal.
not caring about backdoor keys yelling at me at all.
Yeah.
anymore. I'll just-
No, it doesn't matter
Yeah.
anymore of that. And no, it looks like you want to continue going northeast like you had been when you first came to this chamber. So if you continue going that way, like sort of up into the east, you're probably going to run into them at some point. The signal is definitely stronger than it was, so you think you're getting closer.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right. So. All right. Let me set this up.
Oh, is this another one of those? There's not the tunnel is
It
not
just-
on the map. It just leads to another
No.
map.
It goes to a new map. There are all these
Gotcha.
little bits that you go to. They're all really small. I wish they all connected. I don't know why they didn't, but they don't.
It's like playing Arena Elder Scrolls all over again.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Go way back.
Uh, I don't think you're all gonna fit in this little staging area.
Not with my
designed
hefty
this?
hauler.
We'll make it
does-
fit.
Who designed this? Okay. All right. So you continue through it again. It's winding hallways, but relatively, goes straight to where you want it to be. Oh no, Cass, I put you in front right by a door. I'm sorry.
Like a challenge.
What are you trying to do to us? You said this is supposed to be frightening, not terrifying.
Game's done. We can't get through the door. Sorry.
So, Cass,
perfect.
you can kind of see ahead of you the charred remains of what you think is probably one of these oozes that you just recently heard Rami talk about. And the structure you're in, it will sort of, once you move into the rooms, will describe the structure, because this looks more inhabited than the previous two segments of the mining tunnels that you had been in. Like there's a door in front of you. You hadn't. Well, no, you think this was probably some base within the tunnels, because where you were like the tunnels proper. It was just hewn stone and sort of strewn equipment, if anything. But here, no, there's like doors and walls. Once you move into the room, you're going to see signs that would lead you to believe that it was a habitation or a base of some kind.
Do you all know anything about oozes?
Oozes.
I mean, you run across
Oozes that could kill an android?
I don't know off the top of my head. I could look something up maybe, but we don't have time. We gotta get to her.
Okay, let's see if I can get through. The arrow keys work, guys.
The air what? What are you talking
I made it
about?
through the door.
Okay.
I hacked it. I hacked the door.
Why are you pushing arrow keys?
Evidently, she has arrow keys equipped.
I don't know. Is there anything about it that looks like, is it acidic looking? Is it looking like, how could it
You'd have
hurt
to make
anything?
You got life sciences, right?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Make me a life science check.
24.
With the fog of war on, this hallway is so claustrophobic.
Yeah.
24, you said?
Yes, yeah.
No, all you can really tell is that it's a remnant of an ooze, but you can't tell the specific type.
Okay. I don't know.
That's the ooze.
Oh boy.
But you're about to find out, because here's a news.
Oh no!
You've won a new ooze. No,
Oh, there it is. Ugh.
Can
What do you
these
mean,
things be
you
smashed or punctured?
you all hate my beautiful creature. Look at this. It's another
It's
just
very
really.
pretty.
It's so pretty.
Yeah,
Look
it's
at
a
it.
Comfy.
screensaver or something.
It looks like it might be raspberry flavored.
Mmm.
I like that.
Can we?
Raspberry flavored death.
Yeah. Can we? If we conquer the ooze, can we put it in a smoothie?
If you
Like
kill
you
the
do?
ooze, you can do with it whatever you like.
Hey,
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I can smash this. It looks awfully pliable.
It looks awfully pliable.
The one we passed, though,
but-
was burned, right?
What?
Yeah, it said, you discover the tar-like remains of what you assume is an ooze. You could see it when you walked through the door.
I don't know. That one looked like it was burned up, though. So, maybe it doesn't like fire.
That's fair enough.
Cass, where are you?
We need to find
I'm
Rami, though.
under Nicky, kind of.
There we go.
I'm
Okay.
gonna find Rami.
All right. But first, ooze.
Ooze.
But
Okay. So I put you all into combat. I'm gonna roll the initiative for Ooze.
Okay.
Oh, I rolled good! Hooray!
Yeah.
Yay!
I'll tag up with
Yay.
Cass with using my initiative ability.
Okay.
Okay.
So you got +1 to your roll, Cass.
Oh. Add a +1. Oh, gosh.
Oh no.
Oh,
It's a
hang on.
2!
You share
No.
with me,
So it'll actually be a 16.
which is not that much better. But...
I was gonna say, you
That's
sure
okay.
about that?
No, you're 24 now.
Oh, wow.
You share with me.
Can
Whoever rolls
I
higher.
edit? Can
How
I
do you
just
snap
give
me
you
out?
Should be able to.
Can I just give you an initiative?
You should be able to right click on an initiative in the encounter tracker and modify it.
I literally grab your arm and like, Cass, we gotta find Rami. Focus.
Sorry. I'm here.
There we go.
I know it's hard right now. We can't let anyone else die.
All right. All right, well, let's see. All right, Daxxon, you go first.
Shocker.
A little
Options high.
He always
Be
rolls high
vulnerable
too on
to-
top of it.
to my, base damage. So, is there enough room to either side of this ooze to move past it at all?
You want to move past the ooze.
Not far, just to like maybe to here. So if I can slide past it to there, I just don't know if there's like if I could slide past it to there, that's what I'd do. But I don't know
Yeah,
if I
because
can.
I was gonna say that it's like here, like in these squares.
Oh, okay. Okay, no, that's actually better.
Oh.
Okay.
So what I'm going to use is Stellar Rush, because that's going to cycle me to Photon instead of Graviton. And Stellar Rush is this. Let me go ahead and do the use thing here. Oh, wait, not Black Hole. That's ignore Black Hole. That's not the right one. Stellar Rush, where is it? There we go, Stellar Rush. Okay, so stride twice with a 10, I could go up to 70 feet. I don't need to go that far. Since I'm Graviton attuned now, what that's going to do is enemies within 15 feet of me, fortitude save or be pulled towards me, which will, that's why I want to kind of go back past this thing to move it away from the party. And actually, if I'm seeing something up there, I'm going to do it. Okay, so I'm going to stride to here, and that would then be enemies within 15 feet of me, which I think would get this one as well. DC 24 fortitude save, and if they fail, they are pulled towards me, ending in an adjacent square if possible. So that would put, they basically put me right between them.
Okay.
And then that'll also cycle me to Photon attuned. So I'll let them do their saves.
Okay, so fortitude save. Really?
Almost made it.
23? It's almost made it. Okay.
I mean, it's a decent roll.
I know, but it's like even the good ones don't matter. Okay, so no. So then they are pulled adjacent to you, you said?
Yep. I get to choose the order, but it doesn't really matter. There's fringe cases where you might want to pull certain things in first, but on these things it's just they come directly towards me, stopping adjacent if possible. That'll switch me to Photon. And then for my other action, since that was a double action, it's time to fire up the Constellation Vortex.
That other ooze was minding its own business over there in the hallway.
Yes, well, now it can start its turn in the reflex save zone of my now instead of the purpley black photon swirl, it's the more blazing bright red of the photon effects. So fire damage is good.
Yay!
Burn it with fire.
Yeah, burn it for fire.
Remember,
That'll
kids.
end my turn though. So in
Fire.
turn. Oh, and do I have my my shield is out but not up because I don't have the raise shield action available. So have at ye, Ooze. Go ahead and make a reflex save.
Okay. Reflex save. Not as good as my other save. Ooh, yay!
Ooh.
Hooray!
Wow. Okay, so he'll only
Ooh.
take half damage. And that will be so the weapon damage. Photon attuned is on. No strength. No weapon specialization. Vortex is on. There we go. Oh, I didn't target him. Sorry.
That's okay.
So 7 damage instead of 14.
Yeah,
and
no,
and as you can see, some of it is fire damage.
Okay. This doesn't have anything like that. Okay, so I did half, so that's 7. Okay. So, all right.
Just for I didn't specify, but I was doing that to this one. Not well. I was doing it to I don't know which one's initiative it was. I guess I was doing it.
No,
yeah.
you are correct. It was this.
It wasn't
one,
my
so
choice. It wasn't my choice. It was just whoever's initiative it was.
Okay. So it is that one is the one that took the damage. So this one's already ticked off. It is this one's attack is called something weird. It's called like pseudopod. But that's what its attack's called. It's weird. Alright, so
Flinging its little pseudopod at me.
yeah, that's what it's gonna do.
Well,
It's gonna try.
it will try.
It will fail.
It will fail.
It flails in vain. But that does make it Cass's turn.
Okay.
Oh, I should have stepped back. Oh well, or like sludge back. I don't know what these things do.
Cass can't quite
Slithered.
see, so she's gonna
Oozed
move
back.
around. So then she is going to cast haste on Daxxon.
Hey.
So little nanobots are coming over to help make you move faster, pushing your
Awesome.
arm a little bit with your legs. And I
One's
think that's all I
giving
can
him a
do.
little massage.
Crawling inside me and stimulating the adrenal gland. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, there you go. So that was it. She moved and then she did that. So go ahead,
That's
Nicky.
pretty damn good.
Nicky, he's assuming Rami's around here, so he is going to wrong one. Let's do this one. I'm going to use a move action to come up to this door. As I'm shouting. Make burn that sludge, Daxxon, burn it to the ground. And I'm using get him.
Roast
focus
him!
it on this one. And then I'm gonna. So it's -1 AC, -1 reflex, and then from interact action, the door in front of me, I'm seeing if it's locked, and if it's locked, I'm trying to open it, shouting for Rami at the same time.
Okay, no, you can open the door. Like you should be able to.
I'm clicking on it, nothing's happening, so. Computer
Doors,
says
the bane of
no.
our existence.
Doors, yes.
I know.
Damn
There's gotta be
doors.
something in your tokens that doesn't let you do it, but the door is open. You can just open it as an interact. Like,
Is this another one of those maps where the squares are actually 10 feet and the doors are really tiny? Is that what is going
No.
on, or are these
no,
actually 5 feet square?
every square should be 5 feet. So
Okay.
your standing radius. So yeah.
The
Okay.
door. But yeah, so I'm opening it and shouting for Rami. Just quick glance if she's in there.
You do not see Rami in there. In fact, Daxxon, you can probably see Rami. So Rami is. Rami is here. No, I want to draw. Let me draw.
Oh,
Clem,
she's
draw.
with that little green,
Yeah, right.
with the little green.
The green. I don't know why that's how they mark where it is, but that's how I take the description here as to where
is
she
it
is.
Rami or dissolved Rami bits?
That's
I
a fair
mean-
question.
She's definitely worse for wear.
Okay, but she's still recognizable as
Yeah,
Rami.
you can like see her head bit and stuff. You know, she's there.
Do I see remains of Indigo 13?
Not in the same area, no.
Okay. I'm very disappointed that Indigo 13 is dead. I was interested in assessing human-cyborg relations.
Oh boy. No, we're not that kind of stream. We're not.
What am I, chopped liver over here?
definitely
Whatever.
that
I
kind
said
of
your
stream.
parts are nice.
Ooh la la.
At what point were we never that kind of stream?
Yeah, Chrysanth goes, are you sure?
Yeah, Chrysanth knows. Chrysanth knows.
Just seems questionable to me.
It's a classic horror movie trope. You know, it might be our last night on the space station before terrible things happen. Things happen.
Pregnancy foolproof too, I think.
You have serviceable parts. Oh gosh.
That's the
She
end
was
of
a
my
very
turn.
advanced
It's still
model.
on cast. You can. Does the end
Oh,
turn
okay.
pop up for you in the combat tracker? Oh, you good?
No, I don't know. I think she.
There-
Right, and then it's my turn's done too.
Okay. So that makes it Riku's turn.
Okie dokie.
Come on in. The water's great.
It is great, yes. Wait, let's see. Pardon me.
Starfighter.
Oh my.
So experiences, yes.
I'm just getting started with this one. Let's see.
Don't void the warranty. Frost. Hmm.
All right, well, I don't like the looks of
Remove in case
that,
of
so
emergency.
this is probably a little bit of overkill, and it probably will miss, but why not?
Let's go.
Let's see. He looks like a void boy. Let's see. Attack.
Yes. Oh, come on, dude. Yes.
Woo! Nice.
20, here we go.
Uh-oh.
Let's see.
Not my ooze.
Also, Void Boys, the band, and Null. What is it? Null.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of dice.
Dude.
Holy crud.
Oh boy. I
the
swear,
heck was
this
that?
doesn't normally happen.
Entropy strike.
This is what we want. We want lots of good rolls now because Saturday ones, baby.
Oh boy. Let's see. Critical success. Target takes 10d8 void. Did it roll 10? No, it only rolled 5.
Oh, you gotta roll 5 more? Holy crap, yeah, you gotta roll
Yeah,
5
it
more.
didn't double it or anything.
All right,
Come
then I
on,
guess
boy.
click roll damage again. Let's see. Here we go.
Oh my word!
Oh my gosh.
Two
boy.
Oh, no.
Even more.
Seriously, Chad, this doesn't normally happen.
I don't believe you. Are you gonna sevify
Never
this
that early.
stream?
Usually build up to it.
I mean, did you see the hat? Full to say.
Oh,
Nice. Dude.
my nemesis.
I mean, if this hat gives me good rolls, I'm gonna have to wear it more often.
Yeah.
All right, so that was a move, and that was a spell, so that should be it for me.
All right.
Double action spell.
So where are we? We are right. Okay, I'm gonna go and move us to the next round, but then.
Chris,
I think
we're
you got to
gonna-
roll in another guy, don't you?
Oh, I do. Yes, I do. But we're gonna do that now, and then I'll pause it.
Because Daxxon forced him in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Daxxon forced him. He was gonna sneak up on you, but not anymore. Okay. All right. So he's in there now.
He wasn't very well hidden.
No. Well, I mean, it doesn't have eyes. It's, you know.
If I can't see it, they can't see me.
Yeah, the bug bladder beast of Centragenous 5.
Oh
So,
boy.
Okay. I can't do that. I'd kind of like to do that, but I can't. I've got a pretty good area damage thing, but I intentionally switched to photon attuned, and it's one that only works when it's graviton. So, sad for me.
We'll have to stop.
We're gonna stop at the start of the round here.
We've got about 10 minutes left. So,
all good.
For those of you, because this is the first time we've had to stop in a combat, we don't renew any benefits until the end of combat. So it's just like this episode continues on, and then if whatever we get from like, memberships or whatnot, then we'll add them in after
the combat. Yeah. Okay. After
the combat. All right.
Cool.
Well, that was a great show tonight. You all were amazing. We can swoosh back.
Thanks. Well, right back at you.
Oh.
We are swoosh.
Okay. So once again, I'm gonna go around.
That swoosh thing.
that swoosh thing. You're a cool toy. Okay, anyways.
Every time you say that, that's what pops in my head.
Oh my gosh. Now that's all I'm gonna think about too. Good thing.
90s babies.
Well, I'm not quite in the 90s. No.
I wasn't born in the 90s, but I was fully conscious for all of them.
Well, so was I. So was I. Let's go around. Kaio, just because you watch our streams, you know how this goes. You tell them where they can find you. You throw to someone else. We'll have you go first.
All right, thank you. Yeah, hello everybody. Kaio Zaber. You can find me on Kick, YouTube, Rumble, the whole shebang. The lovely Queen shirts have the link tree, so you can find me at those places. And I will go ahead and pass it along to, we'll go with Dan.
Hello, everybody. Dan from Avenue Studios. You can find us on Rumble, YouTube, Twitch, and anywhere you listen to podcasts. We do live plays as well, and we're having fun. We do Scratter Days. We'll be starting a Battle Zoo game soon from Roll for Combat, so I'm really looking forward to that. Battle Zoo Bestiary. Eldamon. It's like Pokemon for Pathfinder. It'll be great. Yes.
Nice.
We're in pre-production for that. We're starting in March, so I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, I'll toss it to History Eraser.
I'm looking forward to that Eldamon thing too, because I'm going to join in on it.
Yes,
and I'm pretty excited about that. Ooh. So that'll be very fun. And then I won't have to say, hey, if you want to see me streaming, you can only see me here, because I'll actually be another place. But aside from that, I'm very much
one stream.
Apparently not. Apparently just it's like eating chips. But yeah, the amazing experience tonight. Sad to see real life fake wizard step away, and very sad to Klem. That was a heck of an experience, finding out the secret behind Klem, and really kind of brings the seriousness and gravity of the situation in Signal of Screams home. So very cool. I'm also going to do a little cross promotion here for you all might have seen that Erudai is firing up a few new private games.
Yes.
I've been a private game player with him before. It's very fun, and I am going to sign up for the new short-term, only a few sessions, Friday Night Aliens game. So a different flavor of sci-fi horror where there's panic and stress and almost certain death. So anybody who's interested in joining in some rolling dice with Erudai, think about that Friday night game, because that I'm hoping will be very fun. So I think that's all the stuff I can go out and pitch for now. And Kristen, all you.
Yeah. So I'm Kristen. I'm also with Avenue Studios, so you can see me playing on there. And she said that in the chat, also in our Discord. It's an inside joke about my mother-in-law. So we played a Penguins game last Thursday. You guys should check that out. It was absolutely hilarious. Penguins in DC-20 Valentine's Day theme. It was fun. So thanks, and Noel.
With privateers.
Yes, that's right. Privateers. Yeah.
Oh, again, thank you everyone for showing up, watching us here, and being so generous. Chat is the best. And make sure you're checking out the other shows that Moonskull here has to offer. You have Moss running the Call of Cthulhu Orient Express. Donna Defiance is still up. Seppi, I think, is still playing through Mass Effect. And of course, they have their Wednesday night sort of chat show. Always a lot of fun. And check out
Death May Die.
Yes, Death May Die, which is the little interim show being run by Fake Wizard. So if you miss him, go check that out. And the first episode was great. The second one airs Friday. You've got time to catch up. Go watch it. Go watch it now. Don't go to bed. Go watch it. Once that's over, Strange Aeons will be taking the Friday slot, which is yet another Cthulhu-esque horror Pathfinder game. And you'll be able to find me there, as well as here on Tuesday nights, running I almost said System of Screams, Signal of Screams. All right, everyone. With that, I'm going to say good night.
We'll have System of the Down songs next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.